Hey everybody, it's Adam from Daggerfish here in the shop, and I'm going to show you a new process we're using in the shop now to produce some really cool products. Every year around Labor Day, we try to expand our crafting abilities and enhance our own craftsmanship in order to produce a broader range of products. This year, we're releasing some black leather versions of our existing leather accessories, as well as a brand new Ebonized Oak handreel. What's really cool about this product is it uses an all-natural process to take wood from a light color all the way to this jet black color. And this process itself is much more sustainable than actually harvesting ebony wood. Let me show you guys how it works. So we start off with one of our wood blanks. This is a red oak wood blank that's been sourced from a domestic lumber mill here in the United States. And over the course of the ebonizing process, it's going to go from light colored like this all the way to this same black ebony color. To do this, we're using two sets of natural chemicals here. Chemicals is even a stretch. Natural solutions is a better way to describe them. The first is over here. This is essentially a tea made from the bark of the quebracho tree, which I have right here. We mix up our quebracho bark, we put it into some nice warm water, and this creates a solution that lets us enhance the natural tannins that are found in wood. Just like wine or other kinds of products, wood has chemicals in it called tannins, and those, when they react with the second chemical, will naturally blacken to this ebony color. So in here, we have a little bit of our bark tea. We'll take our cut and sanded red oak blank and we'll dip it into the bark here, bark tea, and then manually just kind of press and ensure that that solution is making its way all the way into the fibers of that wood. We want deep penetration of these solutions so that the reaction of the wood is occurring all the way through or as down deep into the wood as possible. This helps us create a very stable color on the finished product. This, now that it's been through the quebracho solution, will dry for a little bit and eventually turn into this coloration here. The next thing that we'll do is we're going to dip that in our second solution. Now this is a solution of iron filings dissolved into a light acid, in this case white vinegar. And you guys will be pretty excited, I think, to see this chemical process. It's going to start happening immediately. Once I dip this in here, we're going to start seeing this wood turn black, and over time it's going to get darker and darker and darker. So if you guys can see this, I'll dip it in, and that in the first few seconds is already starting to turn black. So like with our other solution, we're going to give this a good soaking. Make sure it's emptied out of both of the top and bottom storage areas, and then similarly compress and try to force that solution as deep as we can into all of the fibers of that wood. Over time, we'll see this darken to the point of being almost entirely jet black, but if we do need a second pass, we can go back to our quebracho solution, give it another soak, and in this case, we can see it producing this beautiful ebony color. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Oh, it's so beautiful. I hope it's coming through on the camera. If not, the photos on the site will showcase it for you guys. But it is such a neat color. What's really cool about it is you can see the wood grain still. So it's not like a piece of black plastic. It is like a piece of, it is a piece of extremely dark colored wood. We repeat this process over and over again until we get a full saturation of color all the way through. And then we take it back over to our finishing station, do our final sanding, final finishing, and that's what helps us produce a really beautiful and stable product like this. So that's our ebonizing process. It's much more sustainable than harvesting ebony from international sources. It lets us use a domestic wood and turn it into something that is beautiful, exotic looking, without all of the environmental consequences that brings. In addition to the Ebonized Oak, we have a full line of now tactical black leather accessories and other things coming out on the website. If you guys want to take a look and see if there's a good fit for you there, you can find everything you want at daggerfishgear.com. We'll see you there.